Okay, hello and welcome. We are live part 120 of the GUI and part 120 of the game engine coding live stream. Part 51 of the GUI, and we're still doing menu system and button groups. Somehow, how I code to SMH, does that stand for? Somehow, shaking my head. Okay, shaking my head. So how I code something to find products on a site. So again, the question I always ask you, like, what skills do you have? The products on the site, like, are you trying to get that into some sort of desktop application, mobile application, a website? Regardless, whichever one, obviously let me know. Also, what languages, what frameworks are you using? Do you already know? If you don't know them very well, then go and learn them first. Spend a few months at least on that, and then come back. I know that's not what everybody wants to hear. That's the general way. I don't know your situation. You might, know it very well, and you're just stuck on one little issue. Okay, so let me get the live stream up here. Okay, so using Python, been learning for a few years. Okay, so are you using a framework or what to try and pull the data down? Like, what do you currently have? See what I currently got. If I go to the to-do, first button not highlighted, try single update. Button method in update using I can't remember, did we actually fix the issue that we was having? We was almost there. The click wasn't working. Mouse click no longer working. First one. I'm pretty sure we already fixed that one. Or we ended up fixing it somehow. Maybe. Go to game CPP. I'm hungry. And in PyCharm, and we'll use Visual Studio for a UI. Oh, there it is. Where's the update method getting called? And there's draw. There's update. Okay, first of all, let's figure out the not clicking thing. Underscore is current button clicked equals. Oh, they're both set to false. That should be set to true. Guessing maybe if that doesn't fix it, I could try putting that there as well. See if that fixes it. Yeah, that would fix it. I believe that will fix it. Jim will fix it. sometimes all you really need. Well, the arrows don't work. No. They would never work if you're hovering over something, would they? They would always take priority of, you know, your mouse. Oh, duh. Enter key, hash. Get method getter to get which button from the button group. Okay, so I mean that's almost there. Click state not reverting back. We've done that one though. Sometimes all you need. They're almost there. If that's the first one, doesn't update straight away. Trying to think why that would be the case. Splash state. Oh yeah, that's what we yeah. Button group. Has button group loaded. Status needs to remain false. Has button group false. And we'll say if that should fix that issue now. At least that's what I'm hoping. If it does, then we can move on to the next problem. Sure, it's all good. I think that worked. No. Let me try something else. Because ultimately, they can't draw without this. Yeah. So this should fix this. I'm hoping. Booyaka. Okay, so that's that done. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's good. Comment this bad boy. Have the button groups group being gated / loaded initially. Done. Okay, so mouse cursor flashing, blinking. That's blinking a bit too much. So let's tidy some stuff up that we've got here. Okay, so get rid of that, get rid of that. Make sure this is still working. If so, we'll move on. Okay, so ooh, there's still a SPD log somewhere. That will be it. Don't have any more. Okay, so mouse cursor flashing / blinking. Let's figure that out first. Okay, if I was to comment out all code in the update and poll input stuff, will you still do the same thing? It's not flashing anymore. I feel like it's the update method stuff, but let me just draw it. Don't know why that minimized. How do you undo the comment thing? Control KU. So run that bad boy. Definitely the update. Definitely an actual error that should disappear. I don't know how you code with Microsoft Visual. I'm guessing Visual Studio. You're saying I always have trouble with it. I mean, I have had issues, especially recently with it as well. To be fair, I had a few issues. One, like probably a few weeks ago, when I would try and do this, and let's say snap it somewhere, every time it would crash. And that was just her said that was a problem in a certain version, and I just had to update it, fix that. Another issue, randomly, I don't know if I accidentally pressed some sort of shortcut command or did something, or this happened on its own, but their product stopped working when I would run them. The command prompt would appear, but not the visual side, and the symbols just weren't loaded. It would take ages for symbols to load, especially on something like this where there's a lot of libraries and whatnot included. I mean, it's just problem after problem, but that's life, that's coding, that's anything that you want to create, you're going to get problems. So that's not much of an issue. Okay, so let's comment out all this. Will it let me have a switch with no cases? I don't know. I guess that method is probably messing up. Almost fixed it. I think I got a way to fix. That needs the quarterly update button method, does it not? Yes. But not interacting. Include ++ include file from .h. Don't know the question. I primarily use G++. Fair enough. Now we'll have no Boolean state. For this as well, I guess. Okay, so let me try that. And it's better to have some working solution that's inefficient than to have the most effective code or the most effective solution, but that doesn't actually even work. Is there a way to manually compile ASM using Premake? I'm sure there is. I mean, I would just that's just something I would just Google because they haven't done it. Maybe this will help. And hello Root, how are you doing? Bool underscore is not interacting. All of them in testing. No. Let's get the current. Let's store the. Let's store the current state. Also, why was that in there? Ah, that was in the right place. So if underscore current mouse state, if it's not equal to the mouse's button state not interacting, then we'll run this. Okay, so if I copy and paste this, I'm wondering if that other if statement or equals current indexing needed, if this works. I mean, I'm feeling like it might not be, but we'll check it out in a second. Exactly, is getting working first, then we'll check out if we can remove other stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, that will not work. Doing alright, good stuff, good stuff. Still works. That update method should not be getting constantly called now. Let's have a look. If it isn't, there's still an issue. run that. I'm gonna go and get some water and go to the kitchen. The toilet. Do you know how to implement SOIL to SMG of to do code? Non-VS Code, never done it before. I mean, you can have a Google or post in our Discord group. There's somebody that might be able to help you. I'm still constantly getting run. Okay. It must be the hover one that is constantly getting in. Slowly through the package manager. Do you know any good IDE for Linux, C++? Most of the time you can do. I mean, good IDE. They're all pretty whack, to be fair. I'm not a big fan of VS Code. Adobe's retiring brackets now, which is annoying. And you know, a partnership to Microsoft, you know, use. Visual Studio Code. There's two of them getting in. Does that mean it's going into other ones as well? Ooh. There's multiple buttons. There's multiple buttons. There are multiple, I know I've said it multiple times, but there are multiple buttons. Now let me run it. Vim, yeah, there's Vim. Obviously, stuff like Vim and Emacs, especially Vim, it's gonna have a steep learning curve. I haven't learned it that much myself. It's something that I always end up saying every few months, over a year or so, but I'm gonna do some Vim, and I usually end up looking into it when I'm midway or partway through a project. It's just not the best way to be doing it. You wanna learn IDE, then start the project, or like in between projects. Let's fix the mouse hovering issue, the mouse cursor issue. Oh yeah. Go Shorty. It's the birthday. Gonna party like it's the birthday. Yes. How to include GFW into project when installed from package manager. You should just be able to include it. It should just be part of the whole system. Okay, I was indenting that. Now I was thinking, do I even need this? Where am I using this? I would need it for this. Would I know? Would I know? Yeah, I still need it for this. But apart from that, pretty good to go. Gonna give this a bad boy run. Yo, let's fix so many problems. Boom, done. Yo, that feels so good. I've got to mark something off here as well. I'll wrap all this up on the next stream. I should be able to finish this off in one more stream. If not, do multiple streams. That's fine. I'm going to get going now, chill with the wife, got a few things to do, and then we're going to watch Mortal Kombat, which just came out today. It's on the server, if you know what I mean. And menu system / button group. Almost done. Fixed a lot of issues. Now going to refine the system. While that does that, I'm going to update this to 121, 52, Okay, so thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. I should be doing a live stream sometime tomorrow. Yeah. And enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you enjoyed your week. If you have any problems, obviously any questions, feel free to post them in the Discord group. If you have any life problems in general, again, you can always post them there. But remember, you know, we're all dead in the long run. There's no point worrying about issues you got. If you was gonna die in half an hour, you want to be concerned about these issues. Hour, still not concerned. Day, still not concerned. Week, probably not. A year, still probably not. So just remember that advice. We're all dead in the long run, as John Maynard Keynes said.